Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I am so good. Hang on a second. I'm getting some feedback. Let me see something. It's me. Hi. How are you?
I missed you.
I miss
You look fabulous. You look
you.
so released.
I feel free.
Mhm.
I feel free. How do I look? Does it look clear?
Yeah, you could be a little more light.
Like more light, like brighter?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. You can see my face. So like if I show you a card, can you see it or no?
Mm-hmm. I could see it, but not clear.
But okay. Well, let's get the light. Let's get the light right. And let's use the light while we have light. Let's see. How's that?
Yes, that's way better.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to go ahead and mute everyone that comes into the space because I don't want to get interrupted as I do the reading. I'm going to start with the reading, and I want to kind of, aside from taking a break in between, because there are 53 cards, if you all can, whoever comes in late, can let them know Alicia is not looking at the chat. Alicia is just kind of going with spirit because I don't want to be pulled out.
Okay.
But do put stuff in the chat. And when I'm done, I'll go and I'll look at it. But as I am receiving messages, I just want to go. Yes. And
Yes.
I wanted to start with the reading because I'm going to stop sharing on the YouTube live once I'm done with the reading and make that available for people to purchase on the flip. Those people who want to watch it, I want to keep it intimate, but also conversations that we have in here are for us. So I'm also doing it that way so that I can hit end on the recording, and then we can just chill and talk our talk and talk our bullshit and talk our shit and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I love you all. I miss you all. And I'm so happy you're here. I have created these candles. I always light a candle for you on our monthly meetup. But also, let me do this like intro. So welcome. Let me mute everyone. Let me do that first. Let me mute all. No one can unmute themselves. Fantastic. Welcome, my loves. Welcome to our Heart and Soul Spiritual Circle. This is our monthly meetup where we hang out. I pull cards, I light a candle for us, but mostly we check in. So it's not me like leading it, and it's never an agenda. It's a spiritual sort of meetup, and like here's where we get to share what's working for us, what's not working for us, shit that we want to celebrate, things that we might be going through. It's a very sacred circle. And what's said here stays here. It's very intimate and private. And I like it that way. You know, I want folks to always feel, safe. Yes. Today is also a very special day because it's my brother's birthday. My brother, who has since transitioned. His birthday's today. He would have been 53, and the anniversary of his death is in October, and so it's back to back. And so September and October are, I don't want to say they're sad months, because I'm choosing to see these 2 months of the year in a different way. Like when I remember the first time I did an ancestral reading like this was for his birthday 4 years ago when he turned 50. And I did a 50 card spread in the apartment in Harlem. And it's wild because it was like right before I like moved to, it was right before I moved to DR. And, you know, everything that has since come after sort of doing my divination work in a really dedicated way, like just the downloads and the revelations and the blessings and the gifts and the changes and the transformation. And so I'm really happy to share something that I created and curated in honor of him. But tonight I'm doing it in honor of our ancestors. So it's a 53 card reading, but I want you to understand. And one of the first things I'm asking you to do, and you can drop it in the chat, is you're naming tonight an ancestor that you're dedicating your candle to tonight. My candle is for my brother. There's a candle in here for Courtney that's also for my brother that I'm gonna light. Who would you like me to light a candle for? And you all you have to do is like name them. First name, last name, or first name, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I want you to write your name, right? So it would be, you know, Kamisha White and the ancestor, the name. So I can, Kamisha lights this candle for, yes, we good so far? Thumbs up, perfect. ¿Qué más? Also, the folks that registered for tonight are automatically having a candle lit for the San Miguel Defend Me ceremony, which is September 29th, which I also do every year. That's next Friday. And so tonight, when I finish the reading, we'll talk about the petition. I don't want to get into it now, but there's a petition that you have to write. You have to get it to me by a certain day and time. And I'm not doing a Zoom for that because I am going to the church, sitting there with everybody's candles and petitions. It's going to be very different than what I've done in the past, which is sort of, you know, do a live and do it. I'm going to do it at the actual church next week. And I think that's everything sort of like that I wanted to say in terms of what's happening. You ready for this reading? Oh. Oh. Moyuba, Moyuba Lofi, Moyuba Loro, Moyuba Lodomare, la bendición de mis guías y protectores, la bendición mami, la bendición papi, la bendición padrino, la bendición madrina, la bendición Oba, la bendición de esos santeros mayores y menores, Maferefun Egun, mentioning your dead, you're just saying their name, you can say it in your head, say it out loud, mention your dead. Abuela Ana Josefa Romero y Valle Vallentonú, abuela Emma Caridad y Valle, abuela Ramona Cantalicia y Valle Vallentonú, abuelo Juan Porfirio y Valle Vallentonú, abuelo Fabio Antonio Santos y Valle Vallentonú, tío Oscar y Valle Vallentonú, tía Neida y Valle Vallentonú, tío Juan Porfirio y Valle Vallentonú, tío Luis, tío Chino, tío Romeo y Valle Vallentonú, Huáscar Padilla, Franklin Padilla, Ibaye Vallentonú, Luis Antonio Díaz, Ibaye Vallentonú, mi padrino Adrián Urrutia, Ibaye Vallentonú, mi hermano Fabio Antonio Santos Jr., Ibaye Vallentonú, la bendición toda ciencia que me acompaña. Maferefun Eshularoye, Maferefun Ochosi, Maferefun Watalá, Maferefun Ekwahe Yansa, Maferefun Oshun, Maferefun Yamaya, Maferefun Chango, Maferefun Osum, Maferefun Orula, Maferefun Babaluaye, Maferefun Nana, Maferefun Nanu, Maferefun Afreke, Maferefuno simagua, maferefuno sain, maferefumba agayu, maferefun yewa, maferefun ba, maferefun baba ogun. Aquí está tu hija pidiéndote la bendición siempre. Welcome, everyone. I see you. Is that Mika with the sunshine? So, my loves, let's get into this reading because we got cards to read. We're just doing this. I am reading from 3 decks. The Rider Tarot deck, 20 cards from that deck. The second deck I'm reading from is Grandma Baby's Black Lenormand. I'm reading 13 cards from that deck. And then I'm closing with the Hoodoo Voodoo Tarot, and I'm reading 20 cards from that deck. And so, let me light a first. Yo, and we got our candle lit just in case that power goes out, because the wind has been winding. Hermano, te pongo esta vela ahí, mi hermano, Padre Espíritu Santo. Okay. My favorite Chango. All right, family. So let's go. These cards have all been shuffled. They have been sitting next to my altar since Sunday. Next to my brother. So they have been sitting there charged, waiting, just waiting. So our first card, let me see how I hold it. The Hermit. Take good notes, family. Take good notes. Remember, this is an ancestral reading, and so all of these messages are meant, are an inquiry into what we need to know, what we haven't been getting right. They're messages for a call to action or a confirmation about where we are, pointing us to a certain direction, right? You'll feel like some of it resonates and maybe some doesn't, right? Take what you need and get rid of the rest. Opening with the Hermit, for me, is our ancestors saying, you are in a time, or you need to be in a time of great introspection. It's so funny. I look like the fucking Hermit, like right now, like dead ass. I look like the Hermit. It's giving, Alicia, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. This is a time of introspection. This is a time of solitude. This is a time to connect to your inner guidance and listen to the way Spirit wants to reveal some things to you, to us, right? Our ancestors are saying, and the one you named in particular is saying, you will find the wisdom that you seek through self-reflection, through owning your shit, through sitting in the solitude and understanding some things, understanding some things. you want to take all these people with you, but the hermit energy is you have to do this alone. You've got to pull back. You've got to rein it in. It's not saying that you don't get to be social. This is not a call to like, lock yourself up, like when we were in the pandemic. No, this is take the time to get to know yourself and understand why you're seeing the breakthroughs that you deserve to be seeing and living right now. Our next card is the Queen of Swords in reverse. What is the Queen of Swords saying? You are lacking. We are lacking clarity in our communication. There's a potential for manipulation. We're being warned about certain interactions, certain people. The message from the ancestors is be really careful with deception and hidden agendas. People are not who they say they are. Or people are exactly who the fuck they show themselves to be. Like people they're showing their ass. And the ancestors are saying, are you surprised that they deceived you? Are you really surprised? Once we have the information and we recognize that we are being deceived, what are we going to do with that information? Like, one of the things I'm feeling is like, is like, how many times do I have to show you that this person is no good for you to realize that they got to go? Like, what's it going to take, really? What's it really going to take to be done? To not tolerate it, The Six of Swords in reverse. There are some difficulties. There are some difficulties moving away. You're having a hard time leaving the group, leaving the clique, leaving the environment. There's a challenging situation. The ancestors are advising us that we need to have patience right now. And we need to be meticulous in our planning. Meticulous, like underline the word meticulous. Like we need a plan. Because with a plan, they will bless us with transitioning into a new place. The Six of Swords in reverse in Maferefun Chango, because that's his number. Chango is an Orisha that likes structure and order. Like for me, every time I see the Emperor message, I always immediately feel him, because he's always talking about get your shit together, order your life. And it's funny because I've always attributed Chango to order, and until recently, when my godfather's like, no, Ogun likes order and structure. And so if you're feeling like shit's just not clear and you don't understand how you can get out of the situation, perhaps it's because you don't have a fucking plan. Because when you have a plan, you're going to make the moves. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for you to get it together, to order your shit. They're waiting for us. They're waiting for us. Me too. I get it. I get it. And I get why it's in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Be careful. We've already been getting messages about the way we're communicating or miscommunicating. This is saying, don't fucking be hasty. They don't want us to be hasty. Our ancestors want us to think before we act to avoid unnecessary conflicts. I'm waiting because I'm waiting to say the things because I don't want them to take my energy from me in the first 20 cards. But straight up, think before you fucking speak is the mantra. That's like our mind. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Think before you make a move. Very much in alignment with the have a fucking plan. And the reason why we're not being hasty or reckless in our relationships, because some of us are fucking reckless with our mouths, is so that we don't have these fucking conflicts. Because some of those conflicts can lead into some abusive, toxic shit. Family, you can communicate with each other in the chat, like affirm each other in word, I relate, like lose all the things. So you're all engaging, even though I'm not seeing it. Be together. Then we get the Strength card. The Strength card. Our ancestors are saying, Ache, you are finally connecting to your inner strength. You are finally moving with all the courage we have given you. You finally recognize that you're the one who has the power. You're the one who has the strength to overcome everything, all the challenges, right? There's energy. Sorry, fam. There's energy. There is energy and power in our resilience. The Strength card is not brute force. It's inner strength. It's this, they are really pleased because they're saying, wow, for a long time, you were looking for your strength, for the strength outside of yourself, right? Looking towards other people to affirm you and lift you. But the ancestors are saying, you possess the strength, the spiritual strength, the emotional, you know? And so continue to tap in because we're going to need it. We're going to need all the strength. Our next card is the Queen of Cups. She is the embodiment of our intuition. And so us receiving this so early in the reading is saying, you are practicing. You are trusting your intuition. You're being asked to connect more, to trust more, to listen to your emotions, right? This spiritual journey that we're on, I think, is really beautiful because what the ancestors are saying is the energy you're giving is that you are the Queen of Cups sitting on this throne. You are the Queen of Cups. You know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what spiritual tool to pick up when you need it, whether it's a spiritual bath or a prayer or affirmation or going for a walk or taking a nap or taking a bath or blessing your home or blessing your children or getting herbs and like cleaning yourself with it, like all of the things. Give me a second. This is my sister. Give me a second. Sorry, fam. The Queen of Cups. The ancestors are saying, of course, we're sitting on our throne because now we know exactly what we need to get through very specific things. And we're moving with more ease. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get pulled out, that people aren't going to test us, but we're being reminded that we have everything that we need to get through it, you know? Yeah. Sorry, I had to already feeling like I'm out of breath. So one of the things I think it says my internet's unstable. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Let's move before the storm comes. The Nine of Swords. Of course, right now, we're receiving this message from the ancestors. This is our anxiety. They are saying, I see you. Our ancestors are saying, I see you. I know that you're anxious. I know that you're worried. I know that there are moments you can't sleep. They suggest that we address our fears and seek support so that we can have a peace of mind. The Nine of Swords always feels like, we're carrying the world, and our ancestors don't want that constant worry about money, security, food, love, safety, politics, social justice, like all the isms, right? Like carrying, a lot of us are carrying all the things. They want us to give it to them, to place our worries on our altar. We don't have to hold it. Like, how can we begin to release our anxiety in the moment? Like in the moment, not allowing for shit to hit the fan. But when we are in, because we are going to be tested, when we are in this anxious moment, how can we talk ourselves down from it? How can we go inside of ourselves? How can we, what the Queen of Cups was saying about all of the tools we have, and we have all the tools, but we fucking forget, because we're getting messages. We're getting the Nine of Swords immediately after she's given us all the praise about you have all this shit, but we forget. And that's also, we forget when we believe that we're the ones in control. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is known as the wish card. This is contentment. This is abundance. This is a time of incredible joy in our lives. This is a time of celebration. We have been waiting for this moment in our life where we have more stability or more opportunity, and money is coming from places that are unexpected, and people are calling us or writing us to, apply for the grant or go for the job or launch the thing. Make the wish. Make the wish and trust that it has already arrived. Not yet. I received that. Followed by the Ace of Cups. I love all of the aces in all of the suites. And the reason why I love like the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, is because the ace always has the hand of God in the image for me. it has the hand reaching out, right? The hand reaching out of creator itself. So it always feels like just a blessing from, from the universe. Like all of the cards have beautiful messages from the ancestors, but that one in particular feels like a direct like shout out from God, and the universe is smiling down on us. This is not just new beginnings. This is emotional beginnings, your mental beginnings, your spiritual beginnings. Beginnings aren't just, I got a new apartment, I got a new job, and I got a new boo. No. This Ace of Cups is all of the amazing new things that you've been incorporating into your life and your practice. That's why your cups are overflowing. That's why we're getting the Nine of Cups and then the Ace of Cups, because you're in your new you, new self-love. This is a moment and a time of deep connection and continued emotional growth for all of us. Ache, I receive it. I receive it. We have the Eight of Wands. Wands, the wand energy is fire. The wand energy is coming fucking quick. The wand energy is, if you ain't ready, you will fucking miss it. I love that expression, right? If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Like, be ready, because the Eight of Wands, Mafere Batala, is saying the changes are coming swiftly. This is fast progress. This is immediate. These are immediate blessings. So if some of you have been doing, like I have a candle called Trabajos Rápido, right? Like you are working on a specific intention and petition, it's coming fast, especially when you don't expect it. Seize the moment. Our ancestors want us to seize the moment. They want us to act. They want us to act decisively, swiftly, steadfast. There's not a time to wait. To waste. There's no time to waste. It's now. The Three of Wands. Bet. The Eight of Wands is like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the Three of Wands is saying yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But hold the fuck up. You're gonna need foresight. You're gonna need a plan. You're gonna need structure. You're gonna need consistency, planning. If you don't like the word planning, get fucking comfortable with it, because without a plan, you will fucking lose. I don't mean be rigid. And I certainly don't mean don't co-create with the universe, because there's no plan greater than the spirit's plan. Oh, my brother's candle is burning so beautifully. The candle fire is like that big. Act now. Act now. Act now. The Three of Wands promises what's the word? The Three of Wands promises a payoff for all of our attention and intention and focus. The image of the Three of Wands is like looking out into the distance. This is that message for the people with the 3-month plan, 6-month plan, 12-month plan, 3-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan. If you're that kind of person, Spirit is saying, yeah, because you know where the fuck you're going. Some of us are living in the now. That's okay. That's not a judgment. But our ancestors are saying, we need a fucking plan. We need a plan. Let me give you an example. Y'all know that I'm not on Instagram. I've missed you all, but I have to tell you that the shit that I'm creating right now in my life is my best work. Not some of my best work. It's my best work. Why is it my best work? Because I am focused and I'm disciplined and I'm doing shit that's crazy uncomfortable, but it's bringing me huge payoffs. Just last week, I wrote the vision, mission, business plan for El Santuario. Why? Why did I write it? Even though nobody's seeing it. Why did I write it? Because what I'm communicating to the universe is I want to get there. I don't know when. I don't know how. But with a fucking plan, I already did it. It's there. It's sitting in my phone notes, waiting to be transferred to a Word document, waiting to be edited and cleaned up and put together in a really dope portfolio. When I'm ready to go get that money and secure the bag, but you need a fucking plan, and the ancestors are blessing us. They want us to be thinking big. Family, you're going to get the same results if you keep doing the same shit. Period. Continuamos. Let's go with the sun. Sun card. We love this. We love a sun card, Leos. We love a sun card. It's our card. Our ancestors are saying, all right, so they prepared us, right? 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Now the sun is saying, bet you are moving quickly. You have a fucking plan. And so now I am fucking shining down on you. This is joy, success, enlightenment, positivity, clarity. Also, it's a reminder, tap into your inner light. You're the light. Oh, my favorite. This one was for me. You are the light for so many people. Bitch, be the light for you. You the light for so many people. You want to be a way shower. You want to be a leader. You want to be a this. Be that shit for you. I share motherfucker. I heard you loud and clear. I heard that shit loud and clear. Bitch, be the light for you. When you gonna be the light for you? I'm the light. I am the light. You heard? Come through, spirit. Let's go. King of Wands. All right. All those beautiful messages. Fantastic. Here we go. King of Wands. King of Wands. In reverse. It is in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Here it is. We up here. But they always going to bring us back and say, but how are you leading? How are you out here being the light for people? Actually, when you're not even leading your life. Damn, that hurt my heart. That hurt my whole heart. That was fucked up. That was just fucked up. Woo! That was fucked up. They say this is what the ancestors are saying. First of all, you lack leadership. Secondly, you're misusing your power. Careful you're not abusing the power. They're also advising us to be mindful of our actions and seek balance. Mind your fucking business. You out here, how you out here trying to be Iyanla, fix my life, when you're not even fixing your own fucking life? Fix your life. Fix your life. Fix my life. I heard you. I'll share something with you because I always like to share like anecdotes of my personal life. So I have a dear friend that I have known since she was 16 years old. So I've known her for 15 years. And she is my right hand. Like, she's the person that helped me to like get adjusted here in the Dominican Republic, runs all my errands, handles my money. She comes to help me weekly to clean my house, and we drink together, party together. She's my sister, she's my friend, and she's also becoming an assistant. Like I'm teaching her, how to like navigate social media and teaching her different skills. And she's the one who is doing all of my Instagram. Her name is Chula, La Chula. And chula means like lovely in Spanish, chula, like we call her lovely. And we've called her La Chula since she was like little, like she's always been chula. And so La Chula sent me a beautiful text, a voice note in WhatsApp last week. And she said, Alicia, I have to tell you that I see you. I see why you have needed to isolate. I see why you live in the mountains. And I see just in the way you send me the things to post, because everything that she posts, I send to her. Because but the Virgo moon in me is very organized in that way. Like I sent her the posts, I sent her the caption with the like all she does is take what I send and she posts it so that I don't have to be on Instagram looking at people's shit and getting pulled out of my zone. But she said to me, Alicia, what you're doing is working because I have never seen you more organized, more clear. And I share that because there are some things that sometimes we feel like are great sacrifices, but there's huge payoffs in those sacrifices. I miss you all, right? I miss engaging and sharing and us having this, but I'm also establishing some really amazing boundaries. And I'm creating real intentional shit right now. And my priority is me. Hello. Woo, let's go. Let's go, King of Wands in reverse. So, how are we leading in our lives? So we got the King of Wands in reverse, and then we got the Queen of Wands. And so somebody is not happy with us right now, period. Because if the King of Wands is saying, you ain't no leader, the Queen of Wands is saying, where's your self-confidence? Where's your self-care? Where's your inner fire? Where's your passion? Where's your vitality? Where's your creativity? Where's your commitment? Yo, these king and queens, I see that. You see the sweat? Let's have a drink. Cheers, fam. Oof. Yes, Lord. Where have we lost our confidence? There's so much I want to tell you. There's so much that has happened in the past few weeks. But I will say this, when you begin to live in ways that honor you and your plan and your vision and your mission. For those of you who are in like the Telegram La Santera group, there's an audiobook that I shared. I think I put the link, or maybe I just put the title, but it's called the 5 a.m. Club. And the one quote from it that I want to drop is, when you own your time, you own your life. And so I sent Chula my schedule from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. I work from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes I take a 2-hour Netflix break. Sometimes I'm playing, video games on my phone. But all day long, I'm doing intentional shit. I'm doing yoga. I'm doing meditation. I'm reading Alice Walker and Julia Cameron. And I'm reading now to my Egun every day, which I hadn't done like that every day. I'm reading to Ogun. When I apply for something or I'm sending an email that's really important, I read it to Ogun first, which is something I hadn't ever done before. you know, so I'm getting his blessing, so he's hearing it. And so own your time, you own, you know, you own your life. I am the master of my life right now. And so when the queen is saying, where's your self-confidence? That's that reminder, like, how can you get it back? How can you nurture yourself? How can you feed that flame? How can you remind yourself of who you are? Woo! Let's go. Knight of Swords. Swift action again, determination, the courage that it takes. That's the thing when the Queen of Wands is questioning our low self-esteem and our loss of self-confidence and our inability to prioritize our self-care, spiritual, emotional, all of the ways. The Knight of Swords is saying, if you don't have that self-confidence, how will you take action? If you don't have self-confidence, then you don't have determination. And so we need to find it. They want us to find, actually, they don't want us to find it. They want us to know that we have it. They want us to know that we have it. They want us to take swift action and be fucking determined, have a fucking plan and execute the fucking plan, period. That's what they want. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that you're afraid. They don't want to hear that we're afraid. They don't want to hear your doubt. They don't want to hear you're crying. And they want to hear that, yo, you're applying for this thing. Because I'm applying for a thing. I'm applying for a thing. I will say that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm applying for a thing. I'm applying for a big thing. A huge thing. That would have me being like, who the fuck do you think you are applying for that? Because this person applied for it, and this person applied for it, and this person, and I have to tell you that I Googled myself. Yo, a bitch has done some things. A bitch has done some things. You have to remind yourself, you know, I even wrote court the other day and I was like, yo, mama, I'm like, I have to fill out this part of this application and they're asking this, this, and this. And can you remind me? You're like, but she's like, mom, I don't see this on it. And I don't see this on it. And I don't see this on it, you know? And so sometimes you need those champions to remind you too, right? And that's also what our ancestors are saying under like the Queen of Wands in reverse is like, don't let motherfuckers make you question who the fuck you are. Don't let motherfuckers put out your fire. Swift action, determination, that's a whole vibe. That's a whole vibe. Let's go with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands symbolizes conflict, competition, challenges. Our ancestors want us to find common ground while working together with people, to find solutions. They want us to find solutions, to not be so problem-centered, like everything's a problem, everything's a problem. How can you find the solution to the thing? Be that person. Be that person or walk away. Like, how invested are you in your need to be right? Ace of Pentacles. Come on, God. Come on, God. This is a message. These are new opportunities in the material world. Ace of Pentacles is finances, is our money. So what is God saying? Let me put this up in front of me. I am going to reward you handsomely for the fucking work that you've been doing, for the time that you put in, for the people that you've stopped talking to, for the belief in yourself, for the prayers you've been praying, for the practice that you've been committed to, for the things that you've cut cords to, the rituals that you've done, the ceremonies that you've done, the petitions that you've written. I am going to reward you. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift and a blessing from God, from the universe, from Creator, Source, Force, Olofi, Allah, whatever you believe in. I receive that. New opportunities to make money. It's time to think of different ways of making money, or returning to the old ways of making money, as in what you were born to do. Like sometimes we have a dream, right? But we have to do the respectable, responsible, practical thing and take this thing to not do the art. Because if I pursue acting, how will I eat? Well, I want you to know there are emergency grants for actors for $500, you know, that folks are handing out money left and right. Like, let's look at the old ways that we should be getting paid for doing the things we love. I sent y'all in my Telegram post what I wrote in my journal. I am a paid writer. I am paid for my writing. You got that right. Look for those opportunities. 9 of Wands in reverse. The Wands have been kicking our ass in this reading. The ancestors want you to release it, to release the things that keep you defensive, the barriers that you've put up, to release the old wounds, to get past the old wounds, to heal, to move the fuck on. It's a hard message, right? Because we're talking about trauma and we're talking about wounds. How fucking long are we going to be talking about the same pain, the same people, the same triggers? Like, let's fucking one and done, yo. Like, the thing is that holding on to our trauma, the negativity, all the shit that comes up with it, only it breeds more of it. It's like wild weeds growing in the garden, like wild. That fucking, and those dead weeds kill everything. That's what the energy of the 9 of Wands in reverse is, that if we're holding on to all of these things from the past, all these wounds, all these hurts, all these betrayals, all these people, all these things as the reason why we haven't gotten the bag or gotten the opportunity or gotten the whatever, we're going to stay there. That's guaranteed. If we are not willing to let go of it and find ways to move on and live our lives for us, we are going to continue to have the life that we're living right now. And if you're content with your life as it is right now, do you? Period. Oh no, I gotta close this door because it rains and there are flying ants. Oh shit. There are flying ants that sting like a motherfucker. All right, continuing. Knight of Pentacles. This is a card and message of diligence, responsibility, and practicality. We've already talked about this. Dedicate yourself. Dedicate yourself to your craft. This is what the ancestors want. They want us to approach all of our tasks with diligence, dedication, and patience. some of us, that's a hard, like, we're not used to that language. Like for some of us, that's just like shit that we not. But how can we expect to have all this abundance if we're not willing to make the simple shifts in our lives, like waking up early, like sticking to one thing and finishing it, like following through, like honoring your commitment. If you say you're going to do something, do it, or don't fucking say you're going to do it. Like say, no, I can't. I'm not available. I asked somebody for a letter of recommendation for something, right? And they wrote me back and they were real. They were like, Alicia, I can't write a letter of recommendation for you. I am jam-packed for the rest of 2023. So, don't be sorry. No, I respect her. I wrote her back and I said, I get it. I love you. You're a badass. No worries. And I moved on to the next thing, because the Knight of Pentacles is being fucking focused. Your mind on your gifts, on mastery. It's dedication. The Knight of Pentacles this is a reward. Pentacles are a reward. They're not just pentacles that fucking drop from the sky, abundance. Universal law states that if you are making moves towards something, the universe blesses you because of the moves that you're making. But if you are making the moves expecting for the universe to bless you, then the universe says, fuck you, you trying to manipulate me? I don't think so. I don't think so. The universe is saying, move in the direction of your thing, move in the direction of your dream, knowing that you've already received the blessing that I'm bringing you. I had that land years ago. I just caught up. Period. And then we close this deck with the star, symbols of hope and inspiration and spiritual guidance. Our ancestors are encouraging us to have faith. And I love that they're ending with that note, right? Have faith. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Trust that your dreams can come true. This concept of wishing on a star, make your fucking wish and know that it's already been written. It's already been done. Period. Yes. Egun. How we feel? How we feeling, family? Let me see your comments. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm just scrolling. I'm going to continue on the reading. All right, let's move to the Grandma Baby's Black Letterman. Let's go. This is the Ring card. The Ring. These are contracts. Rings are cycles, relationships, contracts. Perhaps you didn't read the contract. Perhaps you are not making good on the contract. This message is about breaking cycles and being done with something that isn't serving you. Our ancestors prayed that we would end this shit already, that we would be done. That we would be done, that we would heal so that generations that came after us wouldn't have to do this work. We have a contract. Our ancestors are reminding us to honor our contract. What is that? What does that even fucking mean? We were all born with a contract. We each came to this earth with a gift. that we're supposed to, the contract is that you're either going to find it, accept it, and use what we gave you, you know, to serve the world, right? How are you honoring that? Are you are you ready to make a commitment? That's what the answers are. Are you ready to make a commitment? Like, honestly, they don't give a fuck. Like that's that's the energy I'm really feeling. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, Alicia, if you stay in bed all day and watch Netflix. I don't give a fuck if you want to like watch TV, eat all kinds of bad shit, you know, drink all the alcohol. I like, do you? I don't give a fuck. But they are saying that if you are ready to tap into your gifts, they're going to give you all the things to manifest the life. Like, they're going to give you all the things. I was journaling today, and one of the things that I asked for in my prayer was, give me the words. Give me the words. May I never lose my words, my ability to write, my ability to create. The ring is that contract. I have a contract, and I'm not fucking breaking that vow. You know? We're also getting the sun message in this deck also, illumination. The sun will light our paths. The sun is pulling us towards something. It's pulling us toward fucking completion. Period. The sun nourishes. Let it illuminate our path. Let it bring our dream to bloom. Clouds. Clouds are like, if you're feeling cloudy, and this is a message for someone or everyone in here, this is denial, right? An obscured truth, feeling paralyzed, feeling unable to make a fucking move, to take a step. Clouds keep you stuck, and your ancestors, our ancestors, are saying the life that you want requires you being brave. How can you be brave and courageous? It takes a lot of courage to apply for these things that you feel like are so out of your league. That shit takes badassery and courage to be like, you know what, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? Ship. The ship card is about transition. The ancestors recognize that you are in a transition. They do recognize that they are asking you to do a lot of shit. Those first 20 cards were not easy to receive. They're saying, I recognize you are in a transition. Yes, I recognize you are in a transition, spiritually, physically. And a lot of revelations are coming to you at the same time in your dreams, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. You're changing a lot of shit in your life. It's happening for you, not to you. Embrace it, celebrate it. Celebrate it. Keep writing, keep going, stay in the transition, allow yourself to grow, listen to the ways you're being guided. We're getting this bear message. This is also strength. They don't want us to attach our value on how others perceive us. There is so much magic in doing shit where motherfuckers can't see what you're doing and don't know what you're doing and working on. That's what they want. They want us to be like a bear. Strong. A loner. Don't let people see how great you're doing. They don't need to know what you're doing. They don't need to know what you're doing, not doing. If you're worried about like recognition, like, I want to be out here so people could see me and I'm out here, you know, flossing and la, 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 la. Nobody gives a fuck. The ancestors don't want that shit. They don't want it. You don't need to do it. It takes tremendous strength to dance like nobody's watching. Not giving a fuck. You're just dancing. You're just dancing. You're in your house. You're vibing. You just, and it's not for anybody but you. You're creating. The universe is watching. You have made it through so many things. We have made it through so many things. They want us to just stay with it. We are miracles. We are ancestors. We have survived. Remember that next time you're doubting yourself. Wait. But I survived all this. Waters. These are beginnings, an auspicious time. This is like a baptism, right? You are making a brand new start. This is a new ritual. This is a new creative pursuit, a new entrepreneurial pursuit. This is confirmation, a blessing. If you're going to start something, bless yourself, anoint yourself, do a spiritual bath, do a ritual to commemorate it. Our ancestors and the divine are blessing us right now. But if there's stagnant energy, allow water to wash that shit away. There's a water ritual. Some of you are being called to do. A bath with herbs. For those of you who are in my plant class, we're doing we're supposed to do Oshun, but I really want to do Obatala. So I want to talk to Leo. Like, I want to give the information for Oshun, but I really want to do a spiritual bath personally for Obatala, for peace. Because Obatala's day is the 24th, Sunday. And Obatala is the Orisha of peace and tranquility and transformation. So I would definitely, I feel like I'm wanting to do something with like coconut water and white all the things, and water. Table. Call on your family, soul family, your family, chosen family. Bring your family together to support you. You don't have to be alone all the time. My people, La Chula and her man, we do Sunday dinners. La Chula and I, we clean in the morning, and then we spend the rest of the day drinking and bullshitting. Like, we clean for like a couple of hours, and then we spend the rest of the day cooking and drinking and hearing music, and just talking bullshit, like, and building and dreaming. Like, we're talking about El Santuario and the land and the animals we want to have on the land, and how many, and the fruits and vegetables we want to grow on the land, and the trees we want to plant, and all the things. The table is this. Ancestors are saying we need people around us. We need family, people who really are about our highest good. They want us to win. They're loyal. It's also saying not everybody can sit at your fucking table. There's two messages, right? Yes, have your table, bring them, feast, share, build, dream, but also some motherfuckers need to take a to-go plate. I heard that. Bouquet. The bouquet. This is a trust. What do you trust? What do you believe in? What are you looking for? The bouquet is you. Tune into yourself, to your spirit, to your intuition. Bouquet is a representation of faith. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna leave that there. Come on, ancestors. Speak. Of course they were gonna make a cameo. Speak to your dead. They're saying, speak to me. Call my name. Don't why are you afraid to say my name? Are you afraid to be sad? I'm in the kingdom. I'm living life. I'm living good. I'm feasting. I'm having a good time. I'm healthy, no ailments. They want to support us. They're covering us. They're protecting us. They're filling us and surrounding us with love. They protect us at every wake. They want us to bring our worries to them. We talked about that in the beginning. Bring it to them, bring it to the altar, our petitions, our candles, consult with them, celebrate with them, share with them, you know? Tree. Tree is harmony. Harmony with all things, with water, with the land, with the earth, with indigenous people, with land guardians. Mother Earth is an altar. Do you ask for permission before taking things from her? Give thanks for the things that the earth gives us. The thing about the tree is that the tree is a representation of like nourishment and prosperity and abundance, right? The earth reminds us constantly that there's always enough and that scarcity is a myth. Money is energy. Money is energy. Money moves, it comes, it goes. Let's give thanks. Let's give thanks for all the things that we have and all the things that we get to do. Mice. Mice is fear. Acting out of alignment, wanting approval. We got that message already. Forgive yourself and stop running from yourself. Do the fucking thing already. Just do the thing already. Cross. These are boundaries. No. Anchor. This is anchor. Stagnancy. Stop doing the same shit in the same way. Stagnancy is a masquerade for safety. It's false security. If you stay with what's familiar, you're becoming complacent. We're being called to stretch ourselves, to really anchor. I love the image, the symbolism of the anchor. Like being really rooted in a thing. They want us to be really rooted, anchored. And then cross boundaries. Establishing your relationship with the ancestors is important. But they say putting your needs last is stupid. They don't want that. They don't want you to even put them before you. They want you to prioritize yourself, your needs. Boundaries in all relationships. You're not carrying this fucking cross. What was me? They don't want that. They don't want you to be meek. You're not meek. You're not weak. They don't want you projecting feelings of abandonment and walking with that mentality of the victim. They don't want you to be scared. They want you to establish boundaries with all people, to not allow anyone to disrespect you or make you feel small. You can't expect anyone to respect your boundaries if you don't fucking have any. Come on, spirit. Drink. Ready? The Hoodoo Voodoo Tarot. This is one we're closing with. Spirit. Take off. Ogun. I remember where I was listening to an audiobook, and there was one line from the book. It's one of the last books I took a picture of, about feeling the secret or something like that. And there was a line that I found really interesting. It said, "Don't share your prayers." When I heard the man say it, I was like, I love sharing prayers, and I love receiving petitions and reading your prayers. And I'm going to continue to do that in a very private, sacred way. But I wrote that down because I wanted to say it to you. Don't share your prayers. Don't share your wishes. Don't share your dreams. Don't share your secrets. Communicate them to your guides and guardian angels. Tell them. I wanted to sort of give you that reflection, Let's go, Hoodoo Voodoo. Hoodoo Voodoo Tarot deck. This is let me see. It's 7 of Coins. She is picking up her pearls. She's wearing a necklace that protects her. The meaning of the 7 of Coins is like the 7 of Pentacles, right? There's a return on your investment. Slow and steady progress. Long-term thinking, making assessments, reflecting, considering the possibilities, finishing what you start, reflecting on the choices you've made. The 7 of Coins also has a negative side to it. How have you been wasting time? How have you been putting your energy in fruitless endeavors? Taking on more of a workload, being demoralized, dead-end jobs, not paying bills, wasted energy, setbacks. I give you both energies because I don't want to front like, the ancestors are just giving us all these beautiful fucking messages, because the truth of the matter is, if you haven't been doing the work, then you know which message your ancestors are giving you, what the energy is. If you've been lazy and you've been inconsistent and you haven't been focused and you haven't been ordered, you can't expect to reap good things because you haven't been doing shit. Also, I caution, we are not doing it to receive. We're doing it because we know we've already received. That's the flip. That's the secret of manifestation. It's asking for the thing, moving toward the thing, knowing that you already have it. You just it hasn't caught up to you yet. It hasn't caught up yet, but it's already here. You are already it. Daughter of Knives. The Daughter of Knives. Things are coming quick, swiftly. Whatever you're working on right now, the ancestors are saying, let's go. Machete's up. I'm opening up all the paths. Keep going, keep believing. Don't slow down now. Yes, balance, but keep moving towards accomplishing your goals. Use your logic. Be action-oriented, detail-oriented. Be mindful of don't be impatient. That's the flip of it, right? The Daughter of Knives is wanting everything now. I'm doing all this work, so I want it now. They want you to just do it. They want us to just do it and not worry about it. Move on to the next thing. So if I'm applying for something, I'm not going to spend 6 months waiting for them to reply. I'm going to keep applying for the next thing. Move on to the next thing, because the universe will give us exactly what's meant for us. That's what our ancestors want us to know. Period. Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline. The Wheel of Fortune card. She didn't come to play. This is a message about our fate. Whatever it is that we've been thinking about, inquiring about, whatever we've been wasting our time thinking about, that how it could have turned out differently, whatever you're obsessing over right now, Aunt Caroline, that auntie, that mother figure, that egun is saying, everything is turning out exactly how it's meant to. If people are showing you who the fuck they are, believe them. There are no accidents. Expect the unexpected. Period. There is a time for everything and the season for every activity under the heavens. Wheel of Fortune. We're not wasting time on mindless matters, on things that don't matter, on things that don't contribute to where we're headed and what we want. Period. On Caroline's reflections of these. When one door opens, another one opens. Was it really an accident? Your luck is about to change. You don't like change? Tough shit. It's about to change. Get out of your own way. Miracles happen every day. How beautiful. Pick one, yo. Pick several. 7 of Sticks. Stand your ground. There is strength in adversity, defending your beliefs. A fair competition. The energy is protest, protecting what's yours, summoning inner strength. Don't allow yourself to be pushed around. Don't allow yourself to be a doormat. You have survived. You are a warrior. There's a lot of the energy of this deck tonight is about our enemies. There's a lot of enemy energy tonight. Like all these beautiful things, they talk about family and who to keep around you, but there are a lot of enemies that we're being called to a lot of enemies we're being called to open up our eyes to, right? The image of the 7 of 6 is, this person with this like alligator head and like 7 sticks, just like battling, like not having it. Careful. Be careful with who's around you. John Horse. The Emperor. John Horse is sitting on a throne, not stressed, holding on a knife, holding a knife in one hand and his hand clenched into a fist. Juan el Caballo. Take charge. The ancestors want you to take charge of your life. What's the quote? Own your time, own your life. Like the leader, right? An effective leader requires counsel. Here are some of the reflections on the John Horse. Are you following the right leaders or elders at this stage of your journey? What does that even look like to you? Are you following the right leaders? Who are you listening to? Where are you getting your information from? And this could be, I'm immediately thinking about spirituality because we're a spiritual community. Question everything. Question me. Question everyone. Don't take everyone's word as verbatim. Discernment is that I am taking all of this information, and from that information, I decide whether this is something that I will believe and incorporate into my life. We're also asked to think about what lineage means to us. Do we know our lineage? Do you know your lineage? Do you know how to protect yourself from an attack? Get organized and focus, or prepare for certain defeat. Another reflection from the John Horse cards are, does this plan have a solid foundation? Daughter of Baskets. Good news is coming. The Daughter of Baskets, the energy is that this is good news coming, right? Loyalty, imaginative, communication. But it's also energy that she can be prone to jealousy. Delulu, delusional, a pathological liar, a con artist, someone who suppresses their feelings. Pick where you live. That card ain't got nothing to do with me, yo. Next. Woo! Shit. The 4 of Sticks. Yes, there's cause for celebration. A special event, laying down roots, feeling blessed for everything that everything is in harmony. Look at your life. Look at what's good. The 4 of 6 is security, teamwork, family. Something to look forward to, dreams coming true. If there's conflict, if there is instability, the 4 of 6 is inviting us to look at where there's a division, a divide, right? What part do we play? Like, we're always looking at what parts we play. It's real easy to blame other people for shit. 7 of Knives. Here we see a housewife cooking a meal for her man, she's removed, as she serves him, she's removing all the black feathers she placed in the soup to keep him faithful. Yo, let me start with the flip of this. Seven of Knives, Mafarafunya Maya is warning. There's a warning about cheaters and thieves, saboteurs, hidden agendas, betrayal, deception, con artists, liars, users, dishonorable motherfuckers, unethical behavior, people who pretend to be our fucking friends. Seven knives in your back. They smile to your fucking face, but they don't really like you. They don't love you. The person that wishes you ill does not love you. The person that's not celebrating your wins does not love you. You can tell. You can fucking tell when people ain't for you. But on the flip, the Seven of Knives is also strategic planning. Lone wolves, people who like to be on their own. They're on their plan. This is reparations, confessions, like swift change too, right? The garden. The garden. You have planned, executed, ordered. You are fucking successful. You're not worrying about the gossip. You're not worrying about rumors. The garden message is mind your fucking neck. Mind your business. Worry about your own garden. Your world, your life, our lives, my world, my life would improve if I could focus on my own shit and stop worrying about other people. We got that message tonight. The garden meditation questions are, in what ways do you heal the world? How are you healing the world? What a big ask. What ways are you healing the world? The work you're doing, what you're visioning, how is it healing the world? The other question is, if you're considering taking a workshop or joining an organization or a club or going to a meetup or signing up for a retreat that's related to your spiritual practice or self-improvement, what are you waiting for? Go for it. Like, this is all about your garden. Also, what makes you feel safe? What makes you feel grounded? What makes you feel whole? You don't need anybody to have a good time. Learn the art of being content and being content by your damn self. You made it. Now enjoy it. Miss Robinson, the devil card. Why don't you believe in yourself? Why do you expect the worst possible outcome? Sometimes we're addicted to our negativity. The ancestors are warning us that we might be involved in an unpleasant or dangerous situation. Walk away before shit gets too far, too dangerous. This is an alarm bell. There's an addiction to someone. There's something toxic in this reading. There's something toxic. There's something dangerous. Get help. Get help getting out. Beware of your liars, syndicators, frenemies, backbiters. Also, it's a warning against excessive focus on worldly things, the horrible shit in the news, pain, other people suffering, and ugliness. Miss Robinson and this ancestor energy, right? This grown elder woman is saying, if you're feeling trapped, why? Why are you feeling trapped? If you're feeling trapped, why are you feeling trapped? Not everyone who says they have good intentions does. This is a good one. What did I really invite into my life when I said or did that? What did I invite into my life? Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. Come on. That's my favorite. Yes, the person may be cheating on you. Are you purposely choosing to remain ignorant because you don't want to face the truth? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We get the strength card again. Are you strong enough to be compassionate? Use the power of persuasion to get the results you seek. If you want to be forgiven in any situation, then you must forgive. Stop complaining. There will be setbacks. No matter what you're trying to do, it's time to get solution-based. We talked about that. We're accessing inner strength. We have overcome these things. We are not picking up machetes and knives or guns or weapons. There's no battle. This is an energy of patience and endurance. This is a message of the strength that is required for us to be triumphant. This is an energy of triumph. It takes a lot of strength to not say shit, to be like, you know what, I'm gonna let them believe what they want to believe and say what they want to say, talk their shit, and I'm gonna keep moving. I'm not gonna let it affect me. The grandchildren. This is the star. We got the star before. The ancestors want us to practice gratitude. Like, do you count your blessings regularly? Do you believe that you require proof? What can you do to regain hope? How can you be inspired? How can we be inspired? I read books, I listen to music, I dance, I light candles, I cook. What motivates you to get up in the morning and do it all over again? The grandchildren card. The star is like your blessings, our blessings are on its way. Also, it's a message. The grandchildren is of elders and young people coming together to enjoy one another, which I love. The free man. It's the Fool card. What is the best thing that could happen if things go your way? What is the worst thing that could happen if they don't? If they don't happen, can you live without ever knowing? Here's a reflection. Have you received an opportunity that you fantasized about, dreamt about, but you were afraid to take it? You let the deadline pass. There was something you wanted to go for, but the deadline passed. Hmm. This is an energy of risks, of risking it all, of leaping, of just leaping. Fuck it. 5 of baskets. In the image, 3 baskets are shown in various states of destruction. Unscathed beneath, there are several that stay unscathed beneath debris, despite being bent or distorted. The 2 baskets that survived, whatever destroyed the others, represent what is untapped. There is something that they are saying to us, there is something that we are not tapping into, an inner power and inner strength. The baskets that are broken, right? We are finally forgiving ourselves, and we are finally moving with a renewed sense of hope. And we are also seeking help for our emotional problems. For some of us, we're in recovery. We're recovering, we're recuperating our lives. We've let go of things. We've let go of grief. We've let go of disappointment. We've let go of sorrow, despair, abandonment, resentment. There are the baskets that are destroyed. We're done with that. And the baskets that are saying, tap into this inner power that you have. I promise you that your cups will be full. Bishop Mason, the Hierophant. Oh, we got the Hierophant early on today. Trust the teachers and guides and elders of your community. This is not an easy task because we're in an age where no one wants to be told what to do, and there are authorities on all kinds of subjects. And people who we are right to suspect. People who are just fucking suspect. It's right to question these people. Question people even in the spiritual community, even me. These are the reflections from Bishop Mason. Is conformity always good or bad? The nail that sticks out gets hammered. What do you really believe in? What do you really believe in? What do you really believe in? Luz. What do you have faith in? Do you see the value in your cultural heritage, in your gifts, where you're from, where your people are from? Everyone is a disciple of something, but true discipline is rare. Be on time for the ritual. I fucking love that. Be on time, show up on time for yourself. 4 of coins. We're on 16. We only got 5 more cards. On the negative, the 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles is hoarders, right? Scarcity, wastefulness, excessive, like couponing, clingy people, scarcity, controlling personalities, and fear of change. On the flip, this is financial security. Like you are, even if you have $100 in the bank, you are managing that $100. Like you are really about it. You are budgeting, you are living within your means, you are conservative, you are saving, and they want that for us. I have an envelope where I started saving. I have $100 in it, and it says Ogun. That's it. It's just his, for his land, for his house. And every week I'm adding to it till I hit a number. I have a goal for that envelope. Once I hit that goal, I begin like phase one of one of the projects. And that's it, you know? 6 of Sticks. Your self-esteem is at its high. You are the influencer in your own fucking life. You're being sought out for your expertise, speaking engagements, conferences. Also be careful. There are some disingenuous frenemies, people who want to steal your ideas and your energy and your light. Groupies. Delulu. People who are delusional. You don't need constant validation, but this is like, be wary of it, right? You're like up here, up here, up here, that sometimes this like false sense of validation can be addictive. We're being warned. Like if you're reaching this, not if, when you reach this level of success and accomplishment, it feels good and you might want more of it. That's what our ancestors are telling us to be mindful of. Be humble. That's what be humble means. 8 of Baskets. I don't know if you see, let me see if you see. I need you to see, he is walking away from a house, right? And so the energy is, you see him walking away. He knows he's not welcomed. He's unwelcomed. Why would you want to be somewhere where you're not welcomed? The negative of this card is fearing the unknown, right? Unhealthy attachments, staying places where not wanted because whatever, you know? But the card is saying that this is someone who is incredibly independent, who has no problem leaving when they feel uncomfortable, or that someone has fucking violated or disrespected a fucking boundary that we were very clear about. You have outgrown people. You are ready to walk away from things. The ancestors are saying, yes, keep on walking. The Son of Sticks, so youthful and playful and full of life and vigor, creative, enthusiastic, idealistic, fearless, loves to learn. The Son of Sticks is young and has this energy, right? We're being called to tap into that energy. But also, the Son of Sticks can be unreliable and indecisive and jump from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. Pick a thing. Pick which things. And then we have the 3 of Sticks. Travel, exploration, seeing the big picture, going on a quest, an adventure, expansion, a reward for all of your hard work. Things are working out. It's a celebration for you, right? The 3 of Sticks is a new start. But for some of you, the 3 of Sticks, if you're not careful, is a confirmation of things that you're still lacking and things that you're being called to really look at and make a real fucking effort. How are you gonna, this message, 3 of Sticks, is about your finances are good and you're traveling and you're like, how are you traveling without having your money right? You're not traveling. Family, that is our ancestral reading. All the things. Happy birthday, brother. I love you so fucking much. Loose for your spirit. To our ancestors who are in the room right now. Maferefun Egun, thank you for showing up and showing out and guiding us with so much love and direction and clarity and a fucking game plan. I pray that the messages that y'all dropped were received, that the people that needed to hear very specific things received the medicine they needed to take the next steps, the action that is being required. Because really, if we needed to pick a word for our reading tonight, it'd be action, motherfuckers, action. Like make a move, any fucking move. It's a game of chess, yo. We got to move the fucking piece. And sometimes we're risking it all. Ache, amen, namaste. And so it is. And we're closing the